Hello and welcome to the Robot is Dead Gaming channel. I'm Robot, where you come to basically watch me play games and whatever it is else that I do on the channel. You're looking at a game called Where Winds Meet. Now, if I had to describe this game, it's one, trying to demonetize me with how much music they have in it. Two, it's an Elden Ring Souls-like experience that, if I had to compare it to something, it's like that and Genshin Impact had a baby or something. I don't know. Like, the ads on TV really don't sell this game the way that I would sell it to you. They got this real ghost looking type game, you know, like Ghost of Yotei or something, but at the same time they're trying to describe a very like story thing, but at the price point, let me go ahead and repeat the price point for you. Free. At the price point, you honestly can't beat this. So, you know, if the debate goes, well, it's not as good as Elden Ring because Elden Ring is just, you know, so important to me. And you know what separates this game from Elden Ring at a base concept? This game has a difficulty slider. Yep, that's right. If you have a 9 to 5 and you want to sit down and you want to play something chill, there are assistive options here that you can use to make your experience a little bit easier. You can go in and make it to where if it comes to dodge and combat, you get longer time periods to do so. And this gives this a lower barrier of entry for people who don't want to jump into a Souls-like experience. So I've always enjoyed looking at and watching my friends play Souls-like games. And here's another thing. People are going to, you know, get ready to bash me like they always do. The controversy always ignites the flame in people's hearts and their keyboards, and they're ready to rock. And as you can see, I've pulled up clips in the game of people in their keyboards in this game, and they're hilarious. I mean, everybody's ready to drop the 6-7 basically everywhere you look, but it's a good time. And also, the community is quite helpful at helping one another out via these signposts. I guess one of your first questions would be like, does this have campfires and stuff like that? Well, it does have pieces in the map that you open. You go to each piece of the map and you kind of open it, bing, and then it opens. And from the looks of it, it does have, the reason why I say the Genshin Impact type side of the baby is the gacha elements. It looks like there's rolling for cosmetics that's involved, rolling for different powers involved, different weapons, rolling for different weapons. But the theatrical value here, to me, is higher than your Elden Ring type thing. And then, of course, that one's going to get me stoned in the street as well. As soon as you drop in, they're starting the theatricals and the music, and like I said, the lower barrier of entry. You don't have to just sit here and get pissed and fight the same boss over and over and over, because that's the gameplay loop that everybody comes for. We mistake difficulty for game satisfaction, game fulfillment, and inevitably fun. We think, oh, if it's more difficult, then that gives me a higher hurdle to jump over. And of course, there's a gap there, right? A gap between being good at the game and not being good at the game. But not everyone has time to sit here and just devote to this game and learn one game mechanic in a world where, if you're watching this, Black Friday just happened, or this is Black Friday. It's technically Black Friday for me now. And I got on Amazon and I get a wish list going of about 6 games. 6 games all day, 40 to 60% off, ranging from newer titles to older titles. And you add that and a pair of sticks out the door. If you looked at my ticket, I could not physically click the buy button this year because it just didn't make sense. I was like, you know, F this. I'm just going to get a lunchbox and a water bottle for work, because what's the point? $250? I might as well have picked up a drug habit at this point. So this game's coming in at the zero banger. Free. Nothing. Nada. Now, there are some caveats here. It is a little glitchy when you play it. A little bit of a glitchy experience. I got blue screened a couple times now. That's been, it may have been a couple days since I've really jumped in. And there are people I know that have jumped in deeper into this. And turns out it has a little bit more depth than I thought it did. We're talking about a live game as a service type model here that's being sold. And you could play this and not invest a dang penny in it. I had hours of fun. Now, you guys know me. You've seen reviews on the channel. I'm not going to sit here and waste time. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time. And if I'm not having fun with it, I'm not going to play it. I was having fun with it. Now, is it my type of game? I'm not really a Souls-like guy. Also, I had Genshin and Withering Waves and the other one, Impact, whatever. You can see how well I know them with the gacha elements, and I liked downloading and playing those free games as opposed to another battle royale game. Or I'm so sick and tired of Fortnite as a free game, as opposed to, you know, you get your creativity of something like Roblox. And yeah, no one's gonna like me mentioning that in this video, but I'm not here to, you know, pad anyone's ego or give everyone, you know, that six up on your opinion, that, you know, sixing them up like as if I have your back on your opinion of what you think of this game. You may love this game, you may hate this game, but it's clearly on you if you don't hit the download. Clearly. I think it's like 100 gigs, 110 gigs for storage. If you haven't upgraded your internal storage by now it's time to get on the train. If you want to have a roster of games like this, just kind of sitting in the back for one day when you're bored and it's raining outside, you can't go out there, or you have a day off work, hitting the download on this while you're out on the PS app or whatever you're playing on, having this thing downloaded and ready to go, yeah, it's cool. Is it the most diabolical and diverse combat that I've ever experienced? No, it's not. It's in no way, to me, is this game groundbreaking. In no way is this game changing anything about the landscape of gaming itself, but you're coming here for a game and you're coming here for entertainment, just like you're watching this channel. And please like and comment and subscribe. Shameless plug. If you stopped by, of course, and you're still watching. But yeah, you're getting a Genshin and Elden Ring, baby. They made love after, you know, a pretty intoxicated night out, and we have this. You see that the way the title card pops up there? Very Souls-like thing, and you can tell they're jockeying that artistic value there. They're stealing a little bit of things that have already been done, and it's got to have the gacha elements. That's how they're paying to do something with such a high productive value, with such a, because it's a high-end model. I haven't looked at any part of this game and went, you know, I don't really like that. You can customize your character as much as you want. I made mine this kind of a little bit more like flower-skinned Asian girl, but they had plenty of creativity there. You could go the dude, you could go the chick, you could go however you want. The jumping and the traversal, you know, straight Genshin. I mean, it doesn't look like Elden Ring in that way, but otherwise, it kind of reeks of Soul-like. And it makes me wonder if somebody in their studio had a hand in it, had a hand in the fact that it looks like that. Because I saw this being played on Twitch or something, and I could have swore up and down I thought that the person was playing a Souls game. And I immediately X'd out of the window because that's kind of not my thing. And I've seen, probably at this point, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it with you, in PlayStation parties alone, I've probably watched 100 hours or 150 hours of gameplay of Elden Ring at this point. So for you to go, well, you know, you haven't really played Elden Ring, so you wouldn't really know. Well, man, I've sat there and watched this shit till Kingdom Come. No joke. I've seen every boss battle. I might not know everything in and out, but I've almost memorized each boss battle and each thing, and I couldn't get any value out of that game, but I watched people around me directly get so much value. And I have, in knee-slapping jokes, kind of, you know, thrown a little shade over there, because I know my friends are watching. I'll throw a little shade on Elden Ring just to kind of just light the fire and get people all kind of revved up. But at the end of the day, we know that was a game of the year. So if this is in the shadow of a game of the year, you can't even get Elden Ring for free right now. You can't get it on Plus as a Plus member. I don't know about the Xbox side of things. You can't even do that, and you can do this game for absolutely free. And I don't even think you need a Plus membership. That's the big kicker. You do not even need a membership to get in on this. So for me to have not given this the time that it's due this go round, it would have been unfair to you. It would have been unfair to you. It would have been unfair to me, especially as a new drop. Doesn't matter if it's got gotcha mechanics or not, if the combat is the bee's knees or if it's just another game. I would have been stealing from myself to have not experienced it, especially when I could run up an Amazon wish list that's got $250 worth of, and that's games with savings. That was about 6 titles. I did the math. That's like 40, 43 a title, something like that. I can't remember if I put the sticks in or not. And, the sticks are even counted down for Black Friday. Something like, here's an error. I showed you guys. I went ahead and put one of the errors in there where it froze. I did close app out of that one. It didn't blue screen. It's just, that was a natural error. 53 banger for sticks. It's like, come on. When they're regular 70, 80, that's actually really not that bad this go around. Usually you have to pay about that 70, 80 if you want to replace a pair of DualSense. And they're gonna get drift. I've kind of figured that out now. My PS4 controllers, the 2 PS4 controllers that I had, they worked flawlessly for the entire life of the PS4. I really still don't get that. I don't get why that's a thing. I don't get why my PS4 sticks lived on, and I don't think I've talked about this on the channel before, so it's time for me to not leave this stone unturned. But both PS4 controllers I had a white desert camo one and a black one, and they never got drift. Now the battery life, it wasn't great on the back end. I played them with friends. We played Mortal Kombat, so we're talking about labor-intensive games. I ran multiple round 50 zombies on the channel, multiple, and they never got drift. They stayed true north like a freaking compass, swear, on everything. My other sticks, my PS5 sticks, first 2 years I got the PS5, I think within the time of me letting someone else play my console and play Hogwarts Legacy, which you know how wonky the flight is in Hogwarts Legacy. It's like the right stick down and up and everything's inverted, which if it were up to me, I'd just go in the controller options and I would make it not inverted, but I don't even think that they included that as an option. But after I let someone close to me get a hold of the sticks and spend a little time on Hogwarts Legacy, just kind of playing the game, and I may have heard slamming in the background. I'm not quite sure. That's neither here nor there, but they got drift. I got 2 new sets of sticks. If you didn't know this about the PS5 DualSense controllers, the ones with the colors usually have the newer model code behind it, and you definitely want to look those up before you go willy-nilly buying black and white. Because the white ones that come with the console, you might as well go ahead and write those off. Those are already dead. The moment they hit your hand, you got 2 years with it, planned obsolescence. Sony's got us by the, they got us by the wallet, and they'll see you for 70 or 80 in 2 years. And, that's a lot, because if you want the full catalog of games right now on PS Plus, the classics, everything, and I mean the classics, the PS1 stuff, the PS3 stuff, you're going to see me playing Sly Cooper, like on the channel. I'm still on that. I don't know my fascination with the Sucker Punches Raccoon. I don't understand it, and people are calling me autistic for it. I get it. 175 after tax if you wanted a year membership with that. Come on. At what point is this market so inflated in this economy that we just say, okay, that price is wrong? If they had not auto-billed me for that, I hit the cancel on it next year. I hit the cancel because at 175 on the year, it's like, okay, robot, there's no Black Friday for you this year. Actually, you're Black Friday'd out, and it's going to be Black Friday for you all year long after that membership, because there's no way in hell you can justify that. So here's a quick look at some of the cosmetics that they have in market here, some of the weapons, a little bit of the UI, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of the UI. You guys know how I'm a UI hater. Simplicity, however you say it. Sometimes less really is more. This game is not the exception. The UI is kind of out of control. It's noisy. It's kind of really in right now. It's kind of like that PC type flavor. At certain instances, though, you can see where they popped that out. And they definitely popped it out for the ads on TV. that you see. So, but yeah, overall, like the feel of the game, like love the price point. And if you're not playing, that's on you. But this is where I leave it up to you. Leave it in the comments below. How's Black Friday going for you, or went, based on how this video releases? Are you downloading Where Winds Meet? Are you forgetting about it? Is this not your type of game? Whatever you're doing, remember to leave something in the comments below. Click that like. Hit the sub if you haven't. It means so much to me. I'm a nobody. Don't know why you came here, but I appreciate you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and enjoy those holidays. See ya. Thanks.